Hello everyone, thanks for logging on to CBSDenver.com. Romy Bean here in Portland as the Nuggets have just taken a huge win in Game 4, beating the Trailblazers 116-112, handing the Blazers their first home loss of the postseason, and now coming back to Denver for Game 5 in the driver's seat. Now the question going into this game was, will the Nuggets be able to rebound? They lost a devastating, heartbreaking game in Game 3, quadruple overtime, tied for the longest game in NBA playoff history. And the emotional toll and the physical toll, a lot of people were concerned if the Nuggets could rebound. Well, physically, that's where being young came to their advantage. This is the playoffs, adrenaline kicks in, and they were fine. Now, emotionally, it was almost a bit of surprise just how on fire the Nuggets were, really epitomized by Jamal Murray, who came out, just exploded from the beginning of the game. He finished the first half with 17 points, ended up leading the leading scorer in the game, and of course, 11 for 11 on the free throw line, showing just how clutch he can be. Michael Malone has challenged Jamal Murray to be consistent in clutch situations, and that really came through here tonight. Of course, we can't forget to mention Nikola Jokic, his fourth triple-double of the postseason. You know, when Denver needed their two young superstars the most, they really came through, these two, and Michael Malone could not praise these two enough. Now, also saying that they showed immense maturity, not just those two, but the entire team. A lot of credit goes as well to Will Barton, who obviously was benched in the Spurs series. He had struggled at the beginning of this game too, ended up draining two crucial threes at the end of this game to help the Nuggets get the win. Now after the game, this was interesting. We asked Michael Malone as well as the players, when did you think you had this one? And what was interesting is they all said they knew from the beginning. Paul Millsap actually said he knew they had it as soon as Game 3 ended because they were so disappointed from that loss. So while a lot of people looked at that as defeat on the Nuggets' part, they were so angry. They knew that they were going to get it back, and they proved it today, just like they said. Michael Malone said the reason he knew is because he's seen this team in so many games with their backs against the wall in hostile situations. The Nuggets have the best record in the NBA for games within 3 points, and they showed again tonight that resiliency, kind of the word that epitomizes the Nuggets, the resiliency. Now they come back for Game 5, and they're feeling really confident. They feel like they're in the driver's seat. This series is tied up now, 2 games apiece, and they feel like even if they don't win Game 6 in Portland, if they can take the 2 games at home in Denver, Game 5 and Game 7, it will be just like the Spurs series. Gary Harris said it even doesn't feel that different. They were down 2-1 in the Spurs series, then they tied it up and ended up, of course, winning that series in 7. This series could easily go to 7 games. It is neck and neck. Every time you think the Nuggets have it, the Blazers respond. Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum absolutely playing like superstars as well. So this is not going to be an easy win for either team. The Nuggets know that now, and they also have a little bit extra confidence after handing Portland this win on the road. Now the Nuggets come back home. Game 5 is Tuesday night. That's another late tip-off. That's at 8:30. Of course, we will have all of your coverage here on CBSDenver.com, as well as on Twitter, on Facebook, and on CBS Denver.